Hello! Today I did a sort of gradient tape nail thing. It's very easy to do, and I actually did some research this time on, just some advice on how to actually do tape nails, because usually I don't really have the best results of that. But yeah, as you can see, this time it worked out exactly as planned, surprisingly. So yeah, if you want to know how I did this, then please keep watching. So as always, we started out with a base coat. This is the Essence Studio Nails Hardening Nail Base, which I pretty much always use. As you can see from how yellow my nails are, it doesn't protect completely against the staining of nail polish. But I do still have a feeling it does protect my nails against breaking, which is very nice of course. And then for the background I use this grey OPI shade, which is called I Don't Give a Rotterdam, which I'll link down below. I'll just put the names down below in the description box of all the nail polishes that I used. This is actually my only OPI nail polish that I actually didn't buy at a budget store. Yeah, it's a nice nail polish, but personally it's not one I think is completely worth its price, seeing as it takes about 3 to 4 coats to cover. But I only used 2, and then went on to Nail Gloss by Rituals. I didn't want to use my Essence top coat because it's quite thick, and of course there's going to be more on top of these nails. So yeah, then I used Liquid Nail Art Tape by Beautyill, which is actually a Dutch company. But yeah, it's just that liquid latex sort of product to protect the cuticles. And yeah, I recently bought this, so I decided to just try it out. Also, I used a French tip guide, which I basically never ever use for French tips, but they are very useful for other things, such as just making random stripes onto the nail. You could also use striping tape for this, or you could cut like regular, normal scotch tape into a shape. Although if you use tape that isn't originally meant for nails, I do recommend sticking it down onto fabric first, so it's not too sticky and won't tug off the nail polish. Of course, you do need to wait for the nail polish to be completely dry before doing this. Probably should have mentioned that at the beginning. Yeah. Anyways, then I used a little sponge and 2 other OPI shades, a shimmery green one and a paler green one. And just started sponging that on, and yeah. I just added multiple thin layers. I think I added about 3 layers, but depending on what nail polishes you use, just, add as many layers as you want. I just wanted it to be as opaque as possible. And yeah. Then right after I'm done sponging, I just pull off all the tape. Of course I start out with the tape on the nails, because it needs to be off before the nail polish dries obviously, otherwise it's just going to tear itself apart. And then here you can see why the liquid nail art tape is so very handy. Because you simply pull it off the nails or off the fingers, and it's immediately clean. And if there is some nail polish where you don't want it, just use a brush and some nail polish remover to get it off there. And yeah, then I wanted to add some studs. These are from eBay. I have no idea what company originally made them, but they're just in this little jar. And pretty much I just glued them on the top coat, the same top coat as I used before, just on the grey area. And yeah, with these studs you do need to be careful that they're not too sort of stuck on top of each other, because obviously the top one will fall off if that's the case. So yeah, do make sure you're only grabbing one and not accidentally 2, as happened here in the middle with me. And yeah, then once everything is dry so far, it's time to add more top coat. Again, I used the Rituals one because I was already using it anyways. And just applied some of that to really make the nails last as long as possible. And yeah, that was it for today. This seriously is, I think, the best tape nail art I ever did. It actually worked out exactly as I planned, which is something rare with me and tape nails. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye! Painting on the butterflies, and I just try to keep them easy and sort of, sketched, sort of, yeah. Just fun and easy for spring.